As we finish our week with Psalm 33, it's a psalm that has so many biblical words. And by biblical words, I mean just these themes that run from the beginning of the Bible to the end, including words like steadfast love and hope. And Psalm 33 ends on a strong note of hope. Our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and shield. Our heart is glad in him because we trust in his holy name. Let your steadfast love, O Lord, be upon us, even as we hope in you. One of the things about doing daily devotions for years is I've done thousands of these now, which means I do repeat myself because there are some things that are foundational to me or just stories that I remember and hold dear. And when it comes to hope, there are a couple of those things for me. My mentor, Dr. Harold Beck at Boston University School of Theology, loved to say, I used to think hope was the icing on the cake. I've lived long enough to learn hope is the cake. And that's part of what we hear at the end of Psalm 33. Our hope in God is the cake. It is the totality of what we are looking to and hoping for. And this ending prayer of invitation and blessing and yearning, let your steadfast love, O Lord, be upon us, even as we hope in you. You know, here we are as I'm today's September 7th, and in just about another week, it'll be the first anniversary of my father's death. And my dad, as many of you know, he loved baseball and he loved musicals. And one of my dad's favorite musicals was Damn Yankees. And perhaps the best known song in Damn Yankees is the song You Gotta Have Heart. And my dad loved that song, which talks about you gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. And then the next verse is, you gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and hope. Well, as a Red Sox fan, that's kind of where we're at. We're waiting till next year, and sad to say, I think it may be waiting 2 or 3 years for the Patriots as they get underway with their season tomorrow. But as Christians, hope is vital to our faith, to our emotional well-being, to our relationship with God, and even how we approach life every day. At the end of 1 Corinthians 13, hope is one of the trinity of Christian virtues that Paul mentions there, and he mentions in so many places: faith, hope, and love. And here we have hope and love in the final verse of Psalm 33. And obviously the psalmist's faith is in this good and trustworthy, dependable God who we worship, who has created the whole universe, and yet who knows you and knows me in a personal way. I pray that the steadfast love of the Lord would be upon you and that your hope would increase today.